And good evening and welcome to our breaking news desk. I'm Eric Tolman this evening. A lot of action is going on tonight, and we're just getting breaking news stories. But this is actually a bus accident that happened on Detroit's west side yesterday, and it was a serious accident, and it actually caused injuries to a couple of passengers on a Ddot bus on Detroit's west side. And with that, we're getting our complete story from WDIV Local 4. Click on Detroit.com. And this is what they have to say on this breaking story.
This we're following tonight is a mangled mess that is the only thing that remains from this car after a crash with a Ddot bus and another vehicle. There were dozens of people on that bus when it was rear-ended, in fact.
It happened on Dexter Avenue, right near Joy Road on the city's west side. Kimberly Gill is live now on the scene. And Kimberly, what can you tell us?
Sandra and Devin, good evening. This is still an active scene out here some 3 hours after this accident happened. So I'll step out of the way and just let you look here behind me to see exactly what's going on here. So these two cars slammed into the back of this Ddot bus. There are police officers still on the scene here. They're trying to figure out exactly what led up to this. They've got their reconstruction teams here. And just now, a tow truck pulled up on the scene. Here's what witnesses had to say.
The car is on fire, like straight on fire.
Witnesses say it happened about 7:45 at the intersection of Joy Road and Dexter Boulevard on Detroit's west side. This Ddot bus was stopped at the light on Dexter when police say a silver Taurus slammed into the back of it and a Dodge Nitro slammed into the Taurus.
Something happened prior to them coming upon Joy Road. They were both driving at a pretty high rate of speed and couldn't stop when they came upon the bus.
Kimberly Daniels was one of the couple dozen passengers on the bus.
The bus was stopped and the car had to float into the bus, which pushed the bus forward. We was, stopped until we felt a boom, and everybody that was in the back flew like, whoa, what's going on?
Witnesses say the silver Taurus caught fire. People started to smell smoke and were afraid they couldn't get off the bus.
People was panicking and saying, let me off the bus, let me off the bus, but they were right directly by the fire, so he wasn't trying to put them in harm's way.
I never seen nothing like this in my life. I've never been in a situation like this, so I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared. I'm still shaking right now.
Scary indeed. So as far as injuries go, there was a passenger in that silver Taurus. He was a man. We're told that he is in critical condition this hour. Now the two drivers, they were women, both drivers. The driver of the silver Taurus, the driver of the orange Nitro, both women. They are in serious condition tonight. The passenger in critical condition. We're also told that two people were taken to the hospital that were on the bus. They are in serious condition tonight. Reporting live tonight in Detroit, Kimberly Gill, Local 4.
All right, thank you, Kimberly.
And so you have it. That was actually a very serious bus crash. But one of our staff today actually had a reaction to that and wanted to say his couple of comments and concerns for people that ride any public transportation and the way you should drive if you're going to be on the road. It's actually a shocker when you have drivers on the road and you don't know what's going to happen and all that kind of stuff. Like I can understand, people driving their cars on the road and not knowing how fast they're going, and they're like going really, really fast, out of control. A number of different things could have happened. Like I had said, I know with drinking and driving, I know that may have been the lead to the cause, but really I don't know exactly what happened. Even though they're still trying to figure out what happened on the west side of Detroit, to figure out exactly what happened over there with that bus accident, since that was serious. And there were people that got injured in that. One or two passengers on the bus, and then the drivers that were that hit the bus. And they said it was a silver Taurus and some other car had also rear-ended the bus, and all of the people that were on the bus were shaken up. I mean, I would be too. Um, I would be in that same shape. If I was on the bus with them right now, I probably would be in the same shoes. And it doesn't take very long for me to go into panic when I see what's going on. Then I'm lost for words. And that was one of our staff members that actually went through that situation. He wanted to say it anonymously. He didn't want to be shown on camera this evening, but he said he actually went through a similar situation, but he didn't want to tell us that part of the story because it's actually too emotional, and he didn't want to get worked up on that. But he is just trying to tell all those people that do drive behind the wheel, don't be drinking if you're driving. Make other arrangements. Get someone to drive for you. Don't do anything stupid if you're going to be driving. Take the road very seriously, and if you're going to be on behind the wheel of a vehicle, you want to also take that very seriously, because we hear accidents all the time, and I hear it every day that this is going on, this is happening in Michigan. All of these accidents and all these different things that happen, not just in Detroit, but all over the metro Detroit area, and all of the counties. Just take it very seriously and cautiously. But when you're behind the wheel and you're driving a car, that is serious stuff. That is very serious business that's going on. Prior to that accident, we don't know. And thank you very much for those comments that we just got from a very concerned staff member that also is one of our news reporters anonymously, that we're not going to mention the person's name. We'll just say it's actually an anonymous reporter that had told us some of the concerns that he wanted to bring up prior to a situation that he had to deal with himself a couple years ago or whatever. We really don't know that. But thank you so much for giving us that story, or trying to get more details prior to that on that story. Thank you very much. And if we get any more breaking news, we'll bring it to you as well. This is Eric Tallman in the Breaking News Center. We'll have much more for you as soon as we get it. And have a nice night.